Mamdani and Trump, boy, I don't want to put those two things together, but here we go down that path. Both have recognized a populist frustration, but only one is cast as a radical. When Trump says, how the hell are we paying pharmaceutical subsidies and all these drugs cost us in America so much more than anywhere else? Everyone goes, yeah, that's a smart businessman. When Zoran says that, they go, come on, Stalin. I don't want to hear it. Why is that?
It's interesting. I mean, this administration has actually done things that have put government more in business's way than any administration in recent history. I mean, when you have this administration saying, we'll take a golden share. You want this deal to go through? Sure, but the government's going to have certain rights.
And that was U.S. Steel. They had the golden share in U.S. Steel.
They had the golden share in U.S. Steel.
Right.
It was reported that when NVIDIA said they wanted to keep exporting their chips, Trump demanded a 15% cut of that. I mean, there's a certain form of government.
He got 10% of Intel for letting them keep their CEO.
So we have actually expansive government intervention happening all over the place right now in ways that is unprecedented and maybe in some instances, dangerous. We don't want just arbitrary whim dictating this. But it has been interesting to see that some of the usual hysterics that we see when some administrations or some elected officials talk about making markets a little bit more fair, we're not hearing as much right now from those corners.
And when Trump does it, it's always done arbitrarily. And for those people, as an example, look at the companies that get exempted from the larger tariffs, or the companies like NVIDIA that, the 15% of the chips. All right, well, we'll let you do the chips. Well, this country's 95% small business, and they don't have the access, and they're not able to get, exempted from those tariffs, and they get hurt by that. So can you design a system like that isn't arbitrary and does not fall as quickly to corporate lobbying? Because you've probably seen, when you were making decisions, the ferocity of corporate money that came at you must have been overwhelming.
Yeah, there was a lot of money trying to stop the FTC from, vigorously enforcing the law. And I think this goes back to an earlier point you made, which is, who is our government listening to? And one of the things about having these types of positions of power is that by default, your feedback loops, your information channels can be so skewed towards those corporate wealthy interests.